and on we'll go through the wastelands.
Hey guys, Alex here, AG Automotive, and here today we've got the 2023 Toyota Kluger, and this is the GXL model with the all-wheel drive. So let's check it out. Alright, before we get into the video, just want to do a shout out to Brian Hilton Toyota, who were nice enough to let me have a look at this today, and I'll leave their contact details down below. And if you are after a Kluger of any of the different models, give Brian Hilton a call and let them know that Alex from AG Automotive sent you, and they will look after you. So, at the front here, you've got a black grille with a silver bit of trim at the top and the Toyota badge. You do have your parking sensors, driving lights, a bit of black trim, and you do have your headlights there as well. So what are your thoughts on the Kluger shape? I actually quite like it. I think it's nicely rounded, and they've done a really good job compared to the old square models years ago. Have you got one? Have you got the older model, V6 hybrid, or have you got one of these on order? Let me know in the comments. So the wheels on the Kluger are 18-inch wheels, and they are silver and piano black, and they look very, very stylish and complete the look. Now you do get some trim around the wheel arches there. You also get a indicator on the mirror there, and it's a bit of black and white just to break it up. Now around the back here, you've got the Toyota badge in the middle, Kluger down the bottom. You do have a camera up there, your rear parking sensors, along with a bit of black trim and your reflectors, and you've got some nice wraparound lights at the back just to complete the look, along with a roof spoiler and a built-in brake light as well. Alright, let's go and have a look inside. Alright, just inside the Kluger. And first impressions is it's really premium in here. You've got really nice soft leather seats, and they are very, very comfortable. You've got this trim pieces that goes all the way around the dash, even on the door trims here. You've got piano black around the screen. You've got a new infotainment system. You do have soft touch dash and even soft touch doors as well. So to the right of the steering wheel, you do have a few buttons there. You've got your auto start stop, your auto high beam, your tailgate control, and your headlight height adjustment. You've also above that got your odometer button and your illumination for the dash. Now steering wheel itself, really nice to hold, full leather, and you got some menu controls for the dash on the left there, along with some audio controls. And you've also got some cruise controls on the right there. You do have auto headlights and auto wipers. And on the dash itself, you've got analog speedo and analog tacho, along with a screen in the middle. And I'm just going to go through a couple of them. So you do have your digital speedo there. You've got your safety features. You've got what audio you're listening to. You do have a graph that shows you which wheels are driving the car, whether it's front or all-wheel drive. You can also turn off and on your safety features, and you've got your messages that can come up if your phone is connected. So we'll move on to the media center. Now, it's a 12.2-inch media screen, which is huge. I really like that. And I like how Toyota have stopped using the old system. So thank you, Toyota. That's great. And this is a lot nicer to use. The interface is a lot better. So I'll just go through a couple of them. You do have your mapping. I'll just go into that, and it's a full screen mapping there, and even the slide and touch controls on the screen are really fast. You've got your audio there, so you can have AM, FM, digital radio, or Bluetooth. You've got your phone, Android Auto, and Apple CarPlay, or like I said, Bluetooth as well. You can have a look at some vehicle settings like the climate control. You've also got trip information, and you can customize the lights, door control, things like that. You do have your menu for when your phone is connected by Android Auto, Apple CarPlay, and then you do have some settings which you can go through there as well. So further down, you've got your air conditioning controls. It's dual zone climate control, and again, very easy to use. You've also got rear ventilation, which you can turn on and adjust from the front as well. And we've also got seat heaters for the driver and passenger. So we've also got the volume knob on the stereo, which again is my favorite, as you know. Now further down from there, you do have a spot for your phone, and something that I quite like is that they've actually got a little hole in the dash where you can feed your cables from below up to there, and you can charge your phone so your cables aren't in the way. And further down from there, you do have a little bit of storage. On the right, you've got a USB, 2 charging ports, and a 12-volt plug. You've got 2-in cup holders there with the teeth, and then you've got the gear selector, PRND, and manual mode. Again, that's my favorite. And then you've got some drive modes there, Eco, Normal, and my favorite, Sport. And then behind there, you do have a few also off-road drive modes there, Mud, Sand, Normal, and Rock and Dirt. Now you've also got downhill control, snow, traction control, auto hold, and your park brake there as well. And then we'll come to the armrest. Now, this is a bit of a different armrest that I'm used to, or that most of you will be used to, because it doesn't actually lift up. You just push that in and that slides. And then there is you've got a tray in there, and then you've got a massive amount of space along with a 12-volt plug in there as well. And it's just easy to slide it closed like so. And the glove box. The glove box is reasonably spacious, and you've also got a little bit of storage space just above there as well. Alright, let's go and have a look in the back. Alright, just in the back of the Kluger. And surprisingly, there's quite a lot of room here, even for me. Now I'm 6'1", or 185 centimeters, and if you have a look, I've got a fair bit of headroom there. Knee room's really good. Leg room and foot room is also really good too, and this seat is set up for me. Now, the leather continues in the back. You do get 2 ISOFIX spots there and 2 behind me. If we have a look at the armrest, again, really soft, and you get 2 cup holders built into that. Now, something that the rear passengers are treated to, which not a lot of other cars have, is digital climate control in the rear. So you get a little screen, and you can adjust it here. You can also adjust it from the front as well. You do get 2 USB chargers down the bottom, and you also get 2 map pockets there as well. Now, ventilation comes out of the roof just up here in the 2nd and 3rd row. Alright, should I get in the 3rd row? Yeah, alright. I'll get in the 3rd row and see how we go there. Alright, let's do it. Okay, so in the 3rd row of the Kluger. Now, as you can see in here, it's a little bit cramped for me. I still have a little bit of headroom, but not much. Knee room is pretty much non-existent. Leg room and foot room, I've just got this seat all the way forward for now, just to show you. But yes, it's not really very adult friendly in the back here. You do get 2 cup holders either side. You've got a tie down as either side as well, and you do get the ventilation, which helps, especially in the Australian conditions. All right, let's go and have a look in the boot. So the boot of the Kluger. So here we have 241 litres of boot room, which is reasonable. If I was to put the rear seats down, like so, that moves up to 552 litres of boot room. And if I was to put the middle row down, you would get 1150 litres of boot room. So there's quite a fair bit of space in there. Now you do get your breakdown tools and your privacy screen in there, and you could actually store a couple little bibs and bobs in there as well. All right, let's go and have a look under the bonnet. All right, so under the bonnet of the Kluger. So here we have a 2.4 litre 4-cylinder turbocharged petrol engine, and it produces 198 kilowatts of power and 420 newton meters of torque, and that's mated to an 8-speed automatic driving all 4 wheels. Now, Toyota claims the Kluger will use 8.5 litres per 100 kilometres. All right, let's go for a drive. All right, just going for a drive in the Kluger, so let's go. Now, vision out the front is really good straight ahead. To the passenger side, the rear vision mirror is in the way for me a bit. And speaking of rear vision, look, I'll be honest, it's not actually that great. It's got a bit of width to it, but if you've got a full house in the car, then yeah, you won't get much vision out of the back. View at the side, actually, yeah, pretty good all the way to the back corner there. And the mirrors are big enough and round enough you get a good field of vision out of them as well. Now the seats are very, very comfortable, and I have the seat heaters on, and I tell you what, is just a treat in this car. Now, we're just doing about 50 Ks, and if you have a listen to the road noise, it's pretty quiet in here. Steering, you know what, it's actually pretty light, I'll be honest. And here comes a really small and tight roundabout. Very easy. Now I've just chosen a bumpier stretch of road on the Central Coast. I just want to see how the Kluger handles that. And actually I'm very impressed. It's very much soaking up all the bumps. So around town, I'm very impressed with the Kluger. It soaks up the bumps. It's got light steering. It's very, very comfortable. So it's a bit of a win-win. So good on you, Toyota. Now, what's the acceleration like from the Kluger? Well, let's put it into sport mode and see how we go. Wow. I'm pretty impressed with that. I'm very impressed. This the new 2.4 litre motor has some kick to it. Wowee. It really gets up and gets the car moving. And I thought the V6 was a good engine, but wow, the 2.4 I'm pretty impressed with. And we've just done acceleration from a standing start. What about when you're rolling, so like out of a roundabout or rolling along? Well, let's try that. Doing about 40 Ks, land my right foot. Yeah, still very nippy, very, very good. This 2.4 litre engine is just amazing. And do go and see Brian Hilton if you're after any of the Kluger range, and mention Alex from AG Automotive and they will look after you. Alright guys, thanks for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll look forward to seeing you on the next one. Alright, thanks guys.